exchange rate is so bad now that importation is no longer profitable. Just go look for a wholesaler, like someone who deals in whatever it is that you sell in really large quantity, and basically just buy from the person here in Nigeria. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sharon, and please consider subscribing for more amazing content. Some months ago, somebody asked me this question. So the person was asking if mini importation was still profitable considering the exchange rate at the time. And my response to that question then was, yes, I still import, so mini importation is obviously profitable. But the thing is, I can't say the same for now. The exchange rate is so bad now that importation is no longer profitable. Just go look for a wholesaler, like someone who deals in whatever it is that you sell in really large quantity, and basically just buy from the person here in Nigeria. But hear me out first, okay? So it's only not profitable if you are a small scale business person. So before, even when you are a small scale business person and you still import in, little quantity, you can still make a reasonable profit, because then they used to clear goods for as low as 5,000, 6,000 naira per kg. But as it is now, you can clear a kg with as high as 12,000 to 13,000 naira. And you can really imagine how bad that is for a small business owner, right? As a newbie, you don't have any business with importation, so don't let any coach deceive you, especially if you're going into importation for your business, okay? Unless you have money to waste, that's just the truth. I remember one time I had a student and she was like, oh, okay, how much can she start importing with? Because we had just recently started our class, and then I was taking her through the basic process, and then she was like, how much can she start importing with? And I told her, okay, this is what shipping about 1 kg would cost, and maybe depending on what you want to buy, this is how much you should be considering spending. And she was like, oh, she doesn't know it was going to be this much, this, that, and then she got angry and she didn't even finish the class with me. So don't even let any coach deceive you at this time. So the thing is, if you are a small business owner, you most likely need a fast shipping method, because you don't have the resources to stock large quantities. So you will only be stocking very small amounts of products within a short period of time. So let's say you order now and then you wait till you sell out, and then you need to reorder again to stock up your products. And that's just basically it. So then when, shipping and buying of these items from China was very, very affordable, you could basically, buy your goods shipped through air for as low as 5,000 to 6,000 naira per kg, and then have your stock quantity. And when you sell out, depending on how fast or how slow it takes you to sell out your goods, you can definitely go back to repurchase this item, and within a short period of time, you can have them shipped down to Nigeria for you to start selling to your customers again. The only way importation is profitable now is if you're shipping via sea. That's like the only way it's profitable. It can only profit you if you ship very lightweight objects. And even when you still ship very lightweight objects, that object has to be something that has high profit margin, because even now shipping as something as small as 50 gram or 100 gram can be a lot of money. So I'm coming, let me bring something. So this box you're seeing here is about 50 gram, right? And then shipping 50 gram now through air is about 600 naira. So imagine, and I sell this box for 600 naira, right? So imagine me shipping this box for 600 naira, because it's just 50 gram. You can see it's a lightweight object, right? Just 50 gram. So imagine I ship this box for 600 naira, adding it to the cost price and then adding my profit. So I won't be able to sell for 600 naira. That's like the normal market price here in Nigeria. So now, even when whatever you're selling is a lightweight object, it's still not reasonable, right, to ship through air, except the item is like a high profit margin item. For example, jewelries. So jewelries are really lightweight, and then jewelries can also be very expensive or very affordable depending on the quality of jewelry you're selling. So if you're selling high quality jewelries that the profit margin is high, then you can still do your normal air shipping and not worry about the cost of shipping it and stuff. But for something like this that is a really affordable item, I cannot even imagine or even consider shipping through air. I have to ship through sea. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, so even when you're shipping lightweight objects, air shipping cannot always be considerable, because it depends on the quality or the price or the profit margin of that thing you're shipping. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Importation is only profitable now for those people who ship high profit objects, for the lightweight ones, or people who ship through sea. As a small business owner who has little resources or capital for their business, you cannot be considering waiting for the duration of time sea shipping is going to take. So let's say I just started my business as a small business owner, and then I only sell few pieces of item within a period of time. Imagine me ordering 20 bags, and then I have to wait 2 whole months to get that 20 bags to me. And then I have to wait to completely sell out the 20 bags before I, go back to repurchase because of how, small my business is, and it hasn't grown to the point where I have so many customers buying from me, right? So for me, it's not a really reasonable thing to start thinking of importing because, first of all, if you use sea to ship in those bags, you have to wait for 2 whole months, and then you have to also add the time it will take you to sell out those goods. And then now, when you restock, you have to wait for another 2 whole months. So if it happens to be that you had clients who come in asking for that bag while you're waiting for your new stock to arrive, and you tell them, oh, it's out of stock, and they have to wait for 2 whole months, trust me, some of them would definitely go and look for another vendor to buy from, especially when they want that item urgently. They would not sit and start waiting for you to have your stock. It's only when they don't need it urgently and they be like, okay, I can wait. That's when they wait for you, right? But if you are a large scale business person and you order hundreds and thousands of this item, and then you still have more capital to, batch order your product. So let's say I order this once, I order the next month. I don't even have to wait for the first stock to arrive and I sell out to be able to reorder another one. So that way I'll continue to have products available for my customers, right? And then it will not even seem like I'm waiting for 2 months because even before the first set of goods I ordered arrived, the second set is already on its way coming. So that's why I always advise that if you are a small business owner, you should consider looking for wholesalers here in Nigeria who buy these items in really large quantity, and then basically just start your business from there. Start by ordering from them in the quantity that you buy, and then when your business is growing to the extent that you can start buying in large quantity, you can start considering importation. Okay, so for me, I have various businesses that I manage, and there are some that I do in large scale, and there are some that I do in small scale. So the ones that I do in small scale, when this whole thing started with the dollar rising and rising and rising, I just had to tell myself that I have to start looking for vendors here in Nigeria who sell these items in large scale so I can just make them my suppliers and then start buying from them till when I now decide that I want to go into large scale for those businesses. So if you also buy in large scale, definitely you're going to get reasonable discounts on your suppliers and everything. But imagine buying in small quantity. Okay, it's not only bad that the shipping cost is extremely high. The other thing is you will definitely not get at the best price from your suppliers, okay? Because these suppliers will only give you a reasonable discount if you're buying in from a certain quantity. That's just really it. It's not profitable. It's not profitable for small scale business owners. It's no longer profitable for small scale business owners. Right now, it's only profitable for those who are ordering in large quantity, or even if you do not want to order in large quantity, you should be able to structure your business in a way that you would be able to import through sea. Okay, let me give you an instance. I imported a particular product through sea, like in large quantity, and I didn't know that I was going to make the amount of sale I made at that particular time. And surprisingly, I sold them out even before the time I expected to sell them out, right? And now people kept on coming and they were asking for these items, and I knew that I had to, do an emergency restock. So obviously, I would not be able to wait for 2 months for it to get in Nigeria because I need to be able to use a fast shipping method. So I would be able to meet up with those persons that are asking. And the question was, I doing my calculation for the cost price, shipping, and every other things I spent money on. There was no way I could sell at the price that I sold this item for, and I had to just like really increase my price. So this is what I'm trying to talk about. You should be able to structure your business in a way that sea shipping would work for you. Why I said structure is you want to structure it in a way that even when you use sea shipping, you would never run out of stock, right? So you want to know how much product you sell within a period of time, so you know how much to order pending the time you'll be waiting for your sea goods to arrive. So that's basically all I have to say. If you have any question, always leave it in the comment section. I would respond to it as soon as I can. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and bye.